Alright, man, so MrBeast, right? Without a doubt, everybody watching the video is aware of who MrBeast is, right? Like, I don't think I need to introduce him. Like, this guy's had an insane blow up on the platform, and honestly, I think it's well deserved. Like, only a few years ago, he had like 1 million subs, and now he has over 50 million subscribers, which is actually insane, and I think it's well deserved, as his content is deserving of a lot of attention, because a lot of people that do content like him, where they say they're gonna give away large quantities of money, or they say they're gonna have their friends do some sort of challenge, 99% of the time, they end up faking those videos, or like the videos are totally staged and they're just cap, right? But MrBeast, he actually does it legit, and that's why the dude is just so big, because people like to see somebody who's actually like legit giving away millions of dollars and just making some awesome content. Now, naturally, when you get big on the platform or you have any sort of, I guess, influence, there's gonna be some people that try to, I guess, take inspiration from you. Now, that in itself really isn't a big deal. I mean, I think all of us have somebody that personally inspires us. I mean, I have some people that inspire me, and it's just how life goes. However, there are a few people out there that are, I guess, taking the idea of inspiration way too far. And what if I told you guys there's a certain YouTuber out there with over 20 million subscribers that is out here basically robbing MrBeast? Like, I'm not even exaggerating when I say, like, this guy, what he's doing is blatant theft, and you guys are genuinely not gonna believe the extent this guy is willing to go just to take from MrBeast, bro. It's genuinely unbelievable. However, quickly before I get into any more today, if you guys end up rocking with the video, if you can go down below and subscribe, it would mean the world to me, and enable all notifications. Remember, it's free, and you can always change your mind later. Anyways, back to the video. So as I was saying, this YouTuber, 20 million subscribers, is out here basically robbing MrBeast content, and I was made aware of this about like a month ago, and MrBeast made this tweet right here. The largest channel in Russia just takes my thumbnails and photoshops his face on mine. Now, this channel he's referring to is known as A4, and as I said, this channel has 28.9 million subscribers, right? A very sizable channel, and in my opinion, doesn't need to be stealing from other people to get views, but he attaches 4 screenshots of his videos compared to this A4 guy's videos, and I'm just gonna put a few on screen now. It's very obvious. It's like blatant theft. Like, let's look at this first one right here, the island one. MrBeast's video, surviving 24 hours on a deserted island, and then this guy makes a video in a foreign language, I'm assuming with the same title, and if we can look, it's just it's the same exact thumbnail, except he just photoshops him and his friends' faces on MrBeast friends. Like, if you inspect it, if you look at this wave, like right here, it's sort of the same exact wave. Like, there's no difference in these thumbnails besides the text and the fact he just, you know, stole it and photoshopped his friends' faces on there. Like, it's so obvious. And let's go through these other ones. Like, last to leave the revolving door wins $50,000. He does the same exact video, and once again, same exact thumbnail. The same exact stains are on the door, but as I said, he photoshopped his friends and his faces on it. Here's another Lamborghini one. As you can see, the only difference here is the Lamborghini is orange instead of yellow, and the last one is just, I don't know. Like, I just don't know what to say. Like, I've never seen somebody go this far to rip off MrBeast. Like, I get Morgs ripped him off pretty hard, but at least it looked like he attempted to make his own thumbnails from scratch. This guy just Control-C, Control-V'd MrBeast thumbnails into Photoshop and just put his friends' faces on it. Now, this tweet kind of blew up over Twitter. People like, you know, Logan Paul responding to it, and everybody just kind of laughing at the dude, and the dude actually ended up responding to the entire situation on his Instagram story, saying this. Now, obviously, I don't know how many of you guys speak this language, but I don't understand what this says. However, there was a person that was generous enough to translate it for us, and they said this. Look what he replied. For those of you that don't understand Russian, he said, picture, it's nothing. Better to watch the quality of my content than the American. I do it 10 times better anyways. Pics takes 10 minutes. Filming takes 4 to 10 hours without editing and planning. Facepalm emoji. Now, I don't know if this guy is like off a perk 30 or something, but if he really thinks that he makes better content than MrBeast, how come he goes out of his way to rip off like every aspect of his videos? Like, if you think somebody makes worse content than you and your content is way better, why would you go out of your way to copy every aspect from their videos if they're so bad? Like, you make no sense here, bro. You're confusing me. And plus, dude, how do you not see an issue with what you're doing? Like, you say, oh, picture, it's not a big deal. But bro, when you're ripping off this many thumbnails from the dude, like blatantly like downloaded and re-uploaded, there's a bit of an issue here. Like, listen, I'm all for taking inspiration from somebody or doing a certain kind of content. Like, my content isn't the most original format out there, but bro, come on. Like, it's just blatant theft. Look at this stuff. Now, because he claims that his content is better than MrBeast and you're better off watching him than MrBeast, how about we compare MrBeast video and an A4 video side by side? I say we go with MrBeast Deserted Island video versus A4's Deserted Island video. Which one is better, right? Bias aside, I'm gonna watch these. I've never watched either one, and I'm gonna determine which one is better. Let's start with A4.
Пацаны! Кобяков, Серега! Подъем! Где вы? Посмотрите! В океане? Как это?
О, блин, последнее, что я помню, как мы тусовались на яхте. О, пацаны, я никогда не думал, что окажусь в такой безвыходной ситуации. Меня так...
I'm sorry, but do you take me as some kind of fool? Like, it is very obvious, even to like a 9-year-old, that you are not actually out at sea. Like, I guarantee you, if one of you stuck your hand in that quote-unquote water right there, you would not feel any water because it's green screened on. Like, look, it's so obvious they're not actually out at sea. And I skimmed through the video, and if you look at this right here, they're not even outside. They're inside of some sort of like studio on some fake island set, just running around for 20 minutes. But oh no, he's better than MrBeast, despite the fact he doesn't even have the gut to do the real challenge. But oh, okay, let's check out MrBeast's video, and let's see how inferior it is to this guy, because he makes better content than MrBeast, right? Okay, let's check it out.
This is a deserted island with 0 inhabitants, and we're gonna spend 24 hours straight here. I'm gonna go swim.
Yo, this looks like a Dorito.
Speaking of Doritos, we brought supplies. Hey, first is Mountain Dew.
Barbie Easy Bake Oven.
This for my poop. We brought Fortnite Monopoly because deserted islands are pretty lonely.
What did you bring, Chandler?
A heavy object. And everything else here is just tents, chairs, and boring things.
Now, I'm sorry, bro, but I would much rather watch this MrBeast video than this A4 video, because just based off the fact they're actually, you know, out on a deserted island instead of just in some sort of studio, like that alone makes me want to watch a MrBeast video over the A4 video, because they're actually doing the challenge instead of just sitting in some sort of studio all day. Okay, so I saw a reply in the tweet that was saying, bro, they even copy your merch with a screenshot of, you know, somebody from the A4 squad wearing the A4 merch. So I decided to look up the MrBeast merch because I've never seen it before, and this right here is a MrBeast merch, and that right there is the A4 merch. Like, bro, come on, you couldn't even try to hide the fact that you're like blatantly copying MrBeast. Like, this is just daylight robbery, bro. Like, oh my god. Now, I'm not sure if that's like a common design for a shirt, but given the fact that A4 straight up downloads MrBeast thumbnails and like re-uploads them, I wouldn't doubt it if he just stole the merch design too, or copied it, I should say. Like, listen, dude, I understand wanting to take inspiration from somebody, right? Like, MrBeast is a fairly inspirational guy, but I feel like going to the extent of ripping off literally everything he does just is taking the idea of inspiration a bit too far. Like, as I said, you know, sometimes my content isn't the most original thing out there, but at least try to add my own opinions and my own personality to the content instead of just like re-uploading it from somebody else, you know? And I get it, bro, just a thumbnail, it's not that big of a deal, it's more funny if anything, but bro, come on, you gotta admit, it's just a bit weird that you're like doing the exact same poses or just photoshopping your face on somebody else. Like, I don't know, I just find that a bit weird. But anyways, man, that is all I got for you guys today. I just found this whole thing a bit funny. Do not go out of your way to like harass A4 or nothing. He doesn't seem like a bad guy, he's just a bit of a goof. Thank you guys so much for 100,000 subscribers. It really does mean the world to me. Like, that's actually an insane number. Never thought I'd hit it in my life. If you guys want to see more videos like this, click on the thingies popping up on screen now to see more. And yeah, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Boy.